Hi, this is Elizabeth from Strange to Go, and we're going to talk about decomposed bodies in the early 20th century. Finding decomposed bodies was a regular occurrence in the past. In fact, if you would do a search on decomposed bodies in the newspaper archives, you will discover that one was found nearly every day of the week. Most decomposed body discoveries were reported in 3 sentences or less. For example, in 1915, one article read, "Badly decomposed body of man found in field. Nothing to identify body. Foul play suspected." Chances of learning more about these cases are close to 0, as most of these cases are never solved unless the murderer confessed his deeds to someone who would turn him in to the authorities. A rather gruesome discovery was made inside a rooming house in Youngstown, Ohio, back in 1914. The body of a man was found decomposing under a pile of bedclothes. A bloody axe was found near the body. The victim could not be identified. In 1904, the body of a man in an advanced state of decomposition was found in Dog Canyon, New Mexico. The body had 3 bullet holes in the head. Near it was found a teacup, a saucer, frying pan, some bedding, and $2.20 in change. The man was obviously homeless, but no identification could be found on or near the body. Detectives doubted they would ever discover the identity of the murdered man. When Mr. Klein's children came by for a visit in the wilds of North Dakota in 1908, they had to walk past the neighbor's homestead. However, a terrible smell seemed to be coming from the shack, and the neighbor's kids decided to look in the window. There they saw the very decomposed body of Mr. Laird, an Englishman who lived alone. According to a newspaper report, the body, mice-eaten and filled with maggots, was found fully undressed and lying in bed, with the bedclothes in very good order, indicating that Laird died without a struggle, but owing to the very badly decomposed condition, no very close examination was made. In 1905, newspapers reported that a decomposed body of a woman was found tied up in a trunk, and that the husband was being searched for because it might be a case of murder. According to the details published in a New York City newspaper, she was found wedged in a trunk in a second-story room in her home. The trunk stood in the fireplace, and the body within was heavily sprinkled with chloride of lime. The disinfectant was strewn thickly about the 3 rooms comprising the flat, and the cover of the trunk was propped open with the evident idea of having the odors of decomposition escape up the fireplace. In 1912, it was reported out of St. Louis that the new decomposing body of a woman had been found in the basement of a vacant house. The woman's head had 5 gashes on it, her mouth was gagged, a rope was tied around her neck, and her hands were tied. The police had been notified about the body via a note sent to the police station. The police went to the site, conducted a brief investigation, and then concluded that several medical students had placed the body in the basement to trick the police into opening a murder investigation. Nothing further was done.